I'm Brian Christopher Shea, currently employed here in Connecticut as a police officer. I've also served in the military, and I served as a cop out west in Texas. I was in an armed standoff in front of one of the departments I work for. It was very tense couple minutes. It felt like forever because there was a lot of desperate comments made on both parts to try. It was an attempted suicide by cop. A lot of other officers around. But for some reason, he and I were engaged in the verbal kind of de-escalation of the situation. A trainer of mine back years ago, and one of the things he taught me was when you're in a desperate moment or you're in that confrontation and you're giving commands and you're not being received, before you make a move, try something else. Try saying something different than the stupid loop of just,
Sure.
In that moment of chaos, I heard my friend's words. And I told him, take the finger off the trigger. And he still was saying, shoot me, he was, giving the command, screaming at me to kill him. And his finger came off the trigger, and I knew right then at that specific moment that I won. Not maybe in the sense that I wasn't gonna have to pull the trigger, but that he couldn't beat me if he tried to move.
Sure.
It ended where I was able to get him to put the gun down. I didn't kill him that day, which was a win. 2 years later, I ran into the same kid who suffers from some severe mental health disorders. And we met on an arrest where he was making some similar life choices, but he was a little lower on the threshold of where he was spiked. And we talked about that night, and he was very emotional, and he remembered it. He heard some different things that night. He was dealing with some stuff. And he was so thankful that I didn't kill him, and his mother was too when I saw her in the lobby that night. That I share that now, that story in the interview that I did with him, I share with other officers. Not that every solution or every situation like that is gonna be resolved without force, but that at least we can see that maybe there's some other steps and some things we need to contemplate, even in those critical moments.